Okay. So this week we're taking a deep dive into something a little different. Usually we cover big picture stuff, but
Yeah.
this is a very specific treat. And you guys sent in a bunch of messages about it. So
Right.
the Choco Taco at Tiendita in downtown Disney.
Oh,
Have you heard of this place?
I have. Yeah. Tiendita. It's like a grab and go spot, right?
Yeah. And, I've always been fascinated by these places that try to bring like a really high level of culinary, you know, palate
Yeah.
to a more casual setting.
Totally.
And this one's like presented as a taste of Mexico by Chef Carlos Gaytán.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
so it's interesting because they're taking this very familiar thing, the Choco Taco, but putting a very like specific spin on it and trying to connect it to this whole idea of Mexican heritage
Yeah.
flavors.
I mean, the Choco Taco, it's so iconic.
Yeah.
It's like that crispy shell, and then the ice cream inside.
Told ya.
It's just so simple, but it works.
Totally. And so, you mentioned Chef Gaytán. Like, he's no slouch.
Oh, no, not at all.
Like, he's got serious culinary credentials.
I think he was the first Mexican chef to actually get a Michelin star right.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's the real deal.
Yeah.
So it's not like, some random person decided to make a Choco Taco. It's
Fine,
like
Grace.
someone with a real vision. And I think that's what's so interesting about this.
And I think that's probably what got people's attention, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a Choco Taco, but it's not just any Choco Taco.
Exactly.
It's like elevated somehow.
And the thing that really stood out to me in what you guys sent was the filling.
Okay. Yeah. What is it?
Salted caramel banana ice cream.
Wow. Okay.
Now, have you ever seen that in a Choco Taco before?
Never. No.
I haven't either. And, it got me thinking.
Yeah.
Like, why that combination? And I think it kind of goes back to what you were saying about the whole Mexican heritage thing.
Okay.
Because when I think about, like, traditional Mexican desserts,
Yeah.
you often have those tropical fruit flavors.
Right. Like plantains and mangoes.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so the banana kind of fits into that.
But they didn't just go with banana. They did salted caramel banana.
Right. It's like a modern twist on a classic.
Exactly. It's familiar, but it's also like, oh, this is interesting.
And, I think that's what Chef Gaytán is trying to do with the whole menu at Tiendita.
I see.
It's like taking those traditional flavors
Yeah.
and kind of reinterpreting them for a modern palate.
And I think it's smart, because it's approachable.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not super familiar with Mexican cuisine,
Right.
you can still try something that's like, oh, okay, this is interesting. This is different.
And there's another layer to this whole Choco Taco thing at Tiendita.
Okay, what's that?
The source mentioned that they make them right there in front of you
Oh, wow.
in this like bright glassy space so you can actually watch the whole process.
So it's like an interactive element.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know about you, but for me,
Yeah.
when I see food being made, it like changes my whole perception of it.
Yeah, totally. It's like you appreciate the craft more.
Yeah, it's not just some prepackaged thing anymore.
Right. It's like, oh, someone's actually putting time and effort into making this.
And I think that kind of elevates the experience even further.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like you've got this unique flavor, this interactive preparation.
And it's all tied into this bigger culinary vision,
Right.
Chef Gaytán's taste of Mexico.
Yeah. And I think that's what makes it so interesting, right?
Totally.
Because if it was just a random Choco Taco with salted caramel banana ice cream,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be as compelling.
Right. It would just be like, oh, that's kind of weird.
But because it's part of this bigger story,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing here.
And it also fits into this bigger trend that we've been seeing,
Oh, yeah, what's that?
the whole gourmet Choco Taco thing.
Okay.
Remember a couple years ago when the original Klondike Choco Taco got discontinued?
Oh, yeah, that was huge news.
Everyone freaked out. It was like a piece of our childhood was gone.
Yeah, totally.
And then last year, Taco Bell partnered with Salt and Straw to make a fancy Choco Taco.
Oh, right. Well,
And it was like this huge thing.
yeah, so it's like the Choco Taco is dead. Long live the Choco Taco.
Exactly. And so Tiendita's version kind of fits into that whole evolution,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like taking something that was once a mass market treat
Right.
and elevating it to this whole other level.
And it makes you wonder, like, why are we so obsessed with these gourmet versions of nostalgic foods?
That's a good question. Like, what is it about taking something simple and familiar
Yeah.
and making it fancy?
Right. Like, is it just novelty or is there something more to it?
I think it taps into our memories, you know?
Yeah.
It's like those flavors and textures, they take us back to a certain time and place.
Yeah, like a sense of comfort.
Exactly. But then by adding those gourmet touches,
Yeah.
it's like we're rediscovering those things in a new way.
Like we're adults now and we have more sophisticated palates.
Right, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like the nostalgia is still there,
Yeah.
but it's elevated.
It's interesting to think about what other classic treats might get this gourmet makeover, you know?
Yeah, like what's next?
And like imagine a gourmet Twinkie or a high-end ring pop.
I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Exactly, and that's what's so exciting about food right now.
Yeah.
It's like chefs are constantly pushing the boundaries and reimagining what's possible.
And so for you, the listener,
Yeah.
next time you see something familiar but with a twist,
Yeah,
don't just dismiss it.
right.
Think about why they made those choices.
Yeah.
What flavors are they highlighting? How are they playing with your expectations?
Because you might just discover a whole new appreciation for something you thought you already knew.
It's like food for thought, you know?
Totally.
It's more than just a meal.
Right.
It's a story.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
And sometimes it's even a little bit of magic.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive.
Sounds good.
Thanks for listening.